Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a biological trap that disappears the moment things get difficult. If you're still relying on willpower to get you through your textbooks, you are playing a losing game. The top 1% of high performers are not more disciplined than you. They have simply hacked their own operating system. Today, I'm giving you the addiction protocol, a blueprint that turns studying from a painful, exhausting chore into a dopamine-fueled, high-performance habit. First, we need to address your focus decay. Most students sit down, check their notifications, and then try to study. You've just poisoned your cognitive potential. Your brain now associates your study environment with distraction. To fix this, you need a deep work trigger. Design a non-negotiable, 30-second ritual, like putting on specific noise-canceling headphones, clearing your desk, or lighting a specific lamp that you do only when it's time for intense work. Over time, this becomes a conditioned response. You are effectively brainwashing yourself into a flow state. You are not forcing yourself to work. You're simply switching your brain into high gear. Next, let's solve the burnout problem. Games are addictive because they provide variable rewards. Studying feels like a grind because the reward is too far away. You need to implement micro-milestone cycling. Stop looking at a 20-page chapter as one task that creates cognitive resistance. Break it into 15-minute bursts. After every burst, don't just move on. Validate your progress. Keep a tally. When you see a list of 5 completed microtasks, your brain receives a real dopamine spike. You are no longer working for a distant grade. You are working for the immediate satisfaction of your next win. Now, the secret weapon most people ignore, the Zeigarnik interruption. Our brains hate unfinished business. Most students fail because they try to finish a chapter, get exhausted, and stop. That's a mistake. Instead, purposefully stop in the middle of a concept. Stop while you are mid-problem. Because your brain hates an open loop, it will keep processing the problem subconsciously while you're eating, walking, or even sleeping. When you return, the starting friction is gone because your brain has already been working on the solution in the background. You're essentially outsourcing your study time to your subconscious. If you are just reading and highlighting, you are a passive observer, not a learner. You need to adopt the Feynman constraint. Force yourself to summarize what you've learned on a blank sheet of paper, using 0 notes, as if you're explaining it to a 10-year-old. This information gap is painful. It's supposed to be. That mental struggle is the physical sensation of your brain expanding. True addiction to study comes from the thrill of watching yourself get intellectually sharper every single day. Finally, the most critical error: cutting sleep to study more. Memory formation is not a mental act. It is a physical, architectural change in your brain. This protein synthesis, the process of locking memories into place, happens primarily during REM sleep. If you sacrifice sleep, you are essentially deleting the work you did earlier that day. You are not gaining time. You're destroying your progress. Real productivity is about working with your biology, not against it. You are not lazy. Your system is just outdated. You have been fighting your own biology, and that's a fight you will always lose. It's time to stop fighting and start engineering your process. Which of these protocols are you installing in your routine today? Comment system if you're ready to level up, and follow for more advanced performance science.